Right, well, it's Steampunk weekend, July, and I thought I'd go down and have a look. It's sort of against my better judgment because it's quite foggy on the high ground. It's in sort of curious in-betweeny stage. I didn't really want to take, like, serious bike gear on and be walking around in Whitby with it on, and particularly a heavy jacket, so I took the liner out of my jacket. And I have to say, I remember doing the same thing last year and regretting it, because when I came back I was cold. I won't be there that long. But it's just that well, it's hard to see on the camera, I assume, but I got the East Coast low cloud thing going on. I don't suppose it'll be too bad. It is sort of warm. It's about 17 degrees here. So I'm more worried about wearing something you might wear if you're going up the A1 to Scotland, when all you're really doing is doing 15 miles and then walking about for half an hour. I've got my big camera, and I've got my Osmo Action, which I've got the ability to fasten it to the top of the camera and kind of simultaneously take video while taking photos. Now, we shall see. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. I might just put it in my pocket. You might see here, what we can tell, I've got this mounting thing which will mount the Osmo, or well, any camera really, or indeed the phone for sat nav, because I think it's like a RAM mount, but it's only a cheaper one. It's not very cheap. It's got like screw mounted. It's not like a cheap nasty plastic thing. So yeah, I would trust it with my camera, small camera. This actually looks worse towards the coast. That's the trouble. That's what I was a bit wary of. It's one of those days when actually the coast can be worse than here. All the shows seem to be close together this time. The Rydale show, which I was actually thinking of going to slightly, is next Tuesday, the 30th, because it's the last Tuesday of the month, and that makes it the 30th this year, so it could only be one day later. And then Danby show is like only 2 or 3 days after. Not that I want to go to either of those picnics, but I did think of going to the Rydale one. Mainly because I wanted to see George Agar, see what they're doing about my book spreader query, which I put in about 3 weeks ago, but I haven't heard a peep. I assume this is the motocross, but I don't know whether they're actually doing it today, or yesterday maybe. Oh, there is an event there of some description. yeah. That's winter wheat there, not that far already. About at the stage if you were going to Crimpy you would be in there. It's like Hogwarts, isn't it? It's I think it's a convent school, or it was. I don't know, it still is not. It used to be the groovy nuns that were there. They used to go bombing around Whitby in minis. Not mini skirts, mini cars when we were at school. I see they've got like barriers all the way along the pier, red and white barriers, like they've got their handrails up or something. Might just be painting it. There is limited bike parking here, but I don't really like it, it's too busy.
Don't be silly, God, don't say this.
This ought to be a filter, really. Don't really know why I'm doing this. I wanted to go down to I wanted to go on the east side, but I also kind of wanted to go back through Sands End. I don't think there's really time to be waddling about on the east side as well. Depends really where you can get parked and what. I mean, there was quite a bit of action up around the Abbey. We can't really park there. That was lucky, wasn't it? I'm alright, there's a tiny mark on your bumper, it's nothing, don't worry. I wonder where the horn was, I couldn't find it. A nice free parking space. This. When you often can't get in, but this time, because the swing bridge is closed, it's a bit of a carry on to get round here. But since I'm a bit gothed out, I'm not going to go into town. But if I'd come around here first, I might have done. The tide's going out at the moment. That that looks like one of the old lifeboats. I don't quite know what they're doing. They do some of these boat rides. They can go up the river as well as out to sea. They're quite interesting, actually. I think that probably that one. That yellow one there, it says Dash. It's only a matter of time before there's a collision, isn't there? What I was quite fancy, I was thinking of getting a stand in, was an ice cream. You see an ice cream when you fancy one, don't you? There was one on right on the West Cliff, and I was tempted, even if it was a £5 to go. But then I thought, well, yeah, but I'm ready to go, you know. Everybody's going at the same time. This is what tends to happen with all these places, really. You see, you can start being a bit cheeky because you know they're all turning left, and hardly anyone's coming in, so just go past them all. Yeah, that's the motocross meeting. See, there's a track there. See that? That goes right up to Danby Beacon. You can take that. Tell you what, the flowers are good this year. Wildflowers like harebells and that. There's loads of them. Germans. Well, it was sat nav telling them to go up there. Make their pots and pans jangle. But actually, I think you probably could go along there. You can go along with a fairly normal car. It just there's odd places where it's sort of big pothole type holes. gonna say they must be Japanese or something, or not necessarily Chinese, Korean or something, because they were worried about the hair in the rain, drizzle.